You said, okay. Can you spell that for me? Do you have a middle name? What's your date of birth? What's a good phone number to reach you at? And then is your driver's license through what state? What state is your driver's license through? Do you have a room that's assigned to you here? When you go in?
No one else lives with me now.
Were you here last night? Okay. Is it okay if you walk over to my car with me and we can talk over there? Okay. I'll tell you the same thing I told her. Is you guys are probably going to be talking to a lot of people, retelling the same story. So.
Am I still allowed to go home soon?
We can't hold you forever. Okay. So you're we'll cross that bridge when it gets there, and the detectives will work with you guys to get a hold of you however we best can. Okay. So you were here last night. What time frame were you here through now? Were you here the whole time?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. What time did you get here last night?
Can I check?
Yeah. And while you do that, I'll turn off my lights here. I'll be right back. I forgot you were here, man. Do you still want to hang out here?
I just want to know what's going on.
Yeah. I don't know how much I'm allowed to disclose right now. We're processing what's going on in the scene. As soon as we know for sure, we can tell you guys what's going on. We absolutely will. I know it sucks to be in the dark with this, but okay. And what's your relationship again? Okay. Yeah, man. As soon as I know we're able to fill you in on what's going on, we'll let you know. Okay. Like I said, you're welcome to get out at any point. If you want to hang out in here, you can because it's warm. If not, if you want to hang out with them, you're gonna hang out outside too. Okay. Tell you what, I'll just crack the door. I'll try to not lock it on you so it's easy to get out.
Water distance?
We can start. Yeah, we can see if somebody can bring some of that stuff by. Okay.
Copy.
Okay, sorry about that. Alright, so what time were you here last night?
About like 1:24 or something in the morning.
Today?
Yeah.
1:24 you got here? Okay, what was going on at about 1:24?
Me and my friend watching Vampire Diaries on the couch.
You and...
Just
Okay. Watching Vampire Diaries.
yeah. Yeah.
You...
And then she's just one of my friends.
Okay.
that we just talked.
Oh, okay. All female.
Yes.
All right. Okay, so you guys watching Vampire Diaries out in this main, the second level? Okay, and then for how long?
I don't know. And then Maddie and Caleb came home from the club. And then we all hung out in Caleb's room for a little.
So Maddie and Kaylee were at the club?
Yeah.
You know how long they were there? Probably till closing at least?
I don't know. They went to drug truck afterwards.
Grub truck. Okay. And then they came home at about what time? It's okay. You're doing great. So they did get home at 2?
Yes.
How do you know that?
I just have a picture in Kelly's room with Murphy.
Okay. Then what happened after that?
And then me and Maddie took out Murphy, and then...
Murphy's a dog?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I went inside to go to bed, and she was still taking him out. And then I was in my bed, like, about to go to sleep, and Maddie just said that she lost Murphy. Like, she was, like, and was wondering if he was with me, and I just said no. And then I went to bed.
And what time do you think you fell asleep?
Maybe 2:30.
Okay. What time did you wake up at all between 2 and...
I heard something like loud and Murphy like bark. Like usually like he barks at things. And then I thought I saw like a firecracker, so I thought someone maybe was just drunk and like put a firecracker in the house. But I wasn't even really sure because I was kind of still asleep, so I wasn't sure if it was like real.
Okay. So, I'm sorry, I had listened to a couple things at a time. Loud, you thought you saw a firecracker because of a quick flash?
Yeah, through like my door, but I was like still half asleep, so I don't know if it was like real. I thought it was maybe a dream.
Okay. And then, did you ever like, pick up your phone to see what time that was? Or? Okay.
Oh, maybe I might have called and asked her what was happening, because sometimes we could have been, so I'll call her and be like, oh, what was happening? She's just sleeping.
Okay.
Do you guys recognize all these vehicles in here?
Yeah.
What about it?
I tried to call Maddie and Ethan and Xana and all them at like 4:20.
So you called
I tried to call all of them. And
Maddie?
answering, but
at what time?
4:30 and 4:22. And then 4:21.
Okay.
And then Ethan at 4:22. And then Carrie at 4:31. I thought they were close to me.
4:31?
Yeah.
So no answer, and then did you go to sleep after that?
Yeah, I just kind of fell asleep again. Okay. I was like half awake.
Okay. And then what, throughout your day, you got up at what time today?
I like woke up because my jaw was hurting really bad. I took some Advil at like 6 or 7, and then I just went back to bed. So I figured no one would be up anyways. And then I didn't wake up until we called you guys again.
Okay. Moscow 70, could I get the time this call was generated? Copy, thank you. Alright. Do you remember seeing anybody in there that
I
wouldn't
was just
belong?
downstairs the whole time with my door locked. That's why I always look at the second straight. I didn't really hear anything either. I thought they were just being like loud and making things.
Pretty typical. Okay. Do you have any parent contact information for...
I know Maddie's.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no. I know her boyfriend.
Okay, what's Maddie's boyfriend's name?
If you know the last name, I know the last name.
Is anybody having any issues with any boys?
He lives in Boise.
Okay, so he wouldn't be up here right now.
That's his last name.
And then I was talking to you about the formal stuff, right?
No, that was
Those are okay. So you guys had a formal.
Some people letters were formal yesterday.
No issues. Okay, everybody got along. All right. And you were out here when I rolled up.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I was maybe on the
Okay. So I don't know if I have any other questions for you right now. Okay, I appreciate that you did very well recalling as things become more clear. Write them down or something so you don't forget. Sound like a good plan? Like I said, some other people are going to be talking here. And then we'll make sure everybody has the detective's case number or the detective information, and so that you can reach out to us if anything comes to mind, and not just wait for us to reach out to you. That makes sense? Okay. Physically, are you doing fine otherwise? Okay. All right, we'll go back there. Thank you very much. Does anybody else live here? Okay. Who, by show of hands, who was all here when I got here? Sorry to talk to you too. Okay. Alright. One second. So, Maddie and Kaylee were at the club last night. They got grub truck after. Don't know if they ran into anybody that maybe had issues there. They just had a formal the other day without a hitch. There's no issues at formal. So that there's nobody that they should be having bad blood. So obviously follow-up needing to be done at the club and the grub truck at the very least. I did a very preliminary interview with the two people that live here and that were here last night. Everybody else I'm about to identify was not here last night, but was here in the parking area when I rolled up, so I'll just get their information. Perfect.
Anybody asked, is any of these cars belong to these guys?
Ryan asked, sounds like they recognize all these vehicles to include some of the ones down there.
If they ask, one of these can leave for the time being.
Okay.
We need to start, once Tyson gets here, we'll start figuring out how to get them somewhere warm.
Yeah. A couple of them did ask about like bottles of water or something. I don't know if there's anybody logistically that can work that out. We can call EMS.
I have a couple bottles in my car.
Okay. I know would be willing to help out however they can.
Okay, I'll go grab those out of my car.
Okay.
And then,
They keep asking what's the status of all four people. I don't tell them we're figuring it out.
They all know.
If they ask, dude. Okay. Hi. What's your name? What? Mind just hanging out with him for a second? We have family members walking up for Ethan, the male. Where do you want me to sit?
I will talk to them. Can you start with what you want?
Yeah.
You have the most information.
What are we trying to just search this residence?
Yep.
Okay.
So you talk to you. Hey, I just talked to our shift sergeant. Guy back and start the search warrant right now.
And then the last calls to you, this is the timestamps that good right after it happened. Is at 4:21, 4:22, 4:30. She made these phone calls immediately after the bang.
Okay. Okay. Trying to call the people that are in the house. And no one answered.
And no one answered.
Perfect.
Do we want to shut this down so traffic's not rolling through?
Probably. I can do that. All right. Thanks, Darren. All right. Sounds like there possibly was one shot or the firecracker. Okay. We haven't seen any obvious gunshot wounds here, so we don't lose anybody. And then, what did your lady say about someone coming in, seeing somebody come in?
She saw a guy masked, about 6 foot, skinny build like a basketball player, she described. Said that he had a just full black mask, see, like a ski mask.
What time?
At about 4. Immediately after, she yelled and said there's someone in the house. This girl ran, locked herself in a room, could hear a roommate that was upstairs, Kaylee. Somehow she was able to discern that it was Kaylee screaming. Then she could hear this masked man saying, sorry.
Let me call Brett.
She could hear him say, you're gonna be fine, I'm gonna help you. And then no noises.
Shut off?
Yeah. Yeah.
now. I can start heading back.
Yeah,
So,
start
okay,
packing.
search warrant, as far as the search warrant goes.
Good description of the place.
Okay.
Numbers are well. Get a couple photos and describe everything.
Okay.
What are you doing? Well, get your ass into town. We've got a quadruple homicide. Yeah, it's 1122 Queen Road. Yeah, come on.
Yep, sounds good. And then I gotta grab my phone. You're looking for any shell casings, knives, or just any indicia weapons used in
Weapons, signs of force, or tools to break into building, electronic devices, etc., etc.
Okay. I'll
Main thing is
start getting the rough.
Just get the body of it.
Okay.
This date, this time, we were dispatched here.
Okay.
Prosecutor, when you get hold of the on-call prosecutor, tell them what we got. Let them know that you're working on a search warrant and the nature of it, and then we'll go from there. They'll have a long list.
Okay. Do you want these are the victims' names?
I don't need them at this point.
Okay.
I'm going to probably do a quick walkthrough and then go back.
Okay.
I'll meet you at the TV stand.
I haven't finished IDing everybody here. I'll let Shane know so he can delegate that to somebody else. Hey boss, I gotta get going to start some paperwork back at the station, so I imagine you don't want to go with me. I'll have you stay here. And like I said, we'll let you know as soon as we can fill you in, okay?